Ford High School Weekly is brought to you by your Oklahoma Ford dealers. Ford is the best in Oklahoma. And by Rib Crib, smoking good stuff since '92.
Welcome to Ford High School Weekly. I'm your host, Deanna Amade. On this week's episode, we're talking to a repeat customer. Yeah, that's right. Parker Fredrickson from the Bixby Spartans is here to talk with us about basketball and so much more. Parker, how's it going, man?
Good. How are you? Thanks for having me.
Not too bad. I know the basketball season is over, so how are things going over there?
Good. Basketball season really never ends, but I'm in golf season now, just kind of as a chill-out sport, but it's good. I'm doing well.
All right. Before we talk about all the sports, let's go ahead and let the viewers get to know you as an individual outside of the hardwood. So, real quick question, like I gotta ask, what's your favorite color?
I gotta go blue color I'm wearing.
I knew you were gonna say that. What's the reason? Just because of the Bixby Spartans, and it's kind of just grown on you because it's everything you've always been.
Yeah, I mean, I've been around blue my whole life, so it's got to be blue.
Yeah, it's just grown on you, huh?
It has to be.
All right. Other than that, bear with me here, okay? You're going on a vacation. Where would Parker Fredrickson like to go? Now I'll give you three options: like the wilderness, like a camping or something, a beach location, something tropical, or in the mountains, like on a ski resort or something. Which one are you choosing?
I'm going to the beach. I go to the mountains every year for a family vacation, but I would probably pick the beach.
The beach? Okay, I'm not mad at that. But so you say you go on a family vacation every year. Where have y'all been?
We usually go to Estes Park. It's out in Colorado. We usually go for a week before school starts. I've gone every summer that I can remember.
Well, that's fun. What do you like about the beach particularly?
It's just warm. It's warm. You get in the water. You play golf. It's just relaxing.
I like it. All right. So when you're out in those tropical locations and you're having fun with the family, I mean, I know everybody always, especially when there's a bunch of kids in the family, everybody's fighting for that dinner location and where y'all want to go eat. So what if you get the choice and mom and dad say, "Oh, it's Parker's chance to choose," where are you choosing to go?
Down by the beach, probably somewhere seafood. Can't even think of any restaurants off the top of my name, but it's definitely seafood.
All right. So what's your favorite seafood dish?
I like grilled shrimp. I like crawfish. I'm not really a crab guy, but shrimp, crawfish, all that stuff.
I like it. All right. Last question before we get out of here. I know you're at that age where you're driving around now. So what kind of car would be your dream car?
I don't know. I kind of want like a BMW SUV type thing, like all black, like BMW, or like all black Audi, probably. I think Trae Young drives it. The one that Trae Young, I think Trae Young drives it.
All right. So if Trae Young's car goes missing, nobody look at Parker. He didn't do it. No, but what's up with the all black? It seems like to be a trend here lately. But why?
I don't know. I think it looks cool. I mean, my dad's always like, "Oh, you're gonna have to wash it," but I mean, I think it's cool.
Hey, trust me, I got a black car, man. I got to watch that thing a lot. His varsity experience helped Parker lead the Spartans basketball team this winter. Now he's swinging into spring as the number 2 bag on the Spartans golf team, playing with his twin brothers. Do you suppose there's a little bit of sibling rivalry there? And later on, Michael Knight will join us, and we'll talk about the recruiting prospects of the class of 2024. Ford High School Weekly continues.
Ford High School Weekly is brought to you by Billy Sims Barbecue. It's not just barbecue, it's Boomer Q.
Welcome back to Ford High School Weekly. We're talking with the sharpshooter from Bixby, Oklahoma, Parker Fredrickson. Parker, basketball season just finished for you guys. So how did you think the basketball season went for the Spartans?
I thought it was a successful season for us. We were super young. I mean, we started a freshman point guard, sophomore 3 and 4. Like we were just very young, but I mean, I thought throughout the season we got better, and I think next year we're set up to have a pretty good year.
So with all that, inexperience on the floor, how did that change your game, if any?
Yeah, I mean, I would just say I had to thrive in the leadership position. I just had to take all those younger guys under my wing and just tell them, like, hey, like, do this and this and this, and like just help them out the best that I could, just because I know that I have been doing it for 3 years now. So, I mean, just help them because they don't know any better. So, but also be positive with them because they got a lot of growing to do. So, I would say that. I mean, the game will take care of itself, but I mean, all the extra stuff I can do. I was doing a lot better this year, just helping them out, leading them around, and keeping them up.
Now, is that a natural role for you? I know you're an older brother, and kind of those older brothers kind of see themselves in leadership roles. I mean, from birth. So, is that a natural role for you, or is it something that you had to kind of adopt this year?
Yeah, I mean, my whole life. I mean, being an older brother of 3 other siblings, I mean, I've just kind of had to lead the way and be a good example, be a good role model. So, I mean, it's easier for me. I mean, just having a voice in practice and in locker rooms and in life. I mean, just it's been, yeah, I would say somewhat natural. I mean, I like doing it. I like leading everybody around. I like, telling them what they could do better, helping them out any way I can. I mean, I've been doing it forever. So, yeah, I'd say it's natural. I mean, I like doing it.
So, how did your game grow and evolve this year with all the adversity that you had to face, and just having another year in that system and another year with the ball in your hand?
Yeah, I mean, I would just say we graduated 4 stars from last year. I mean, the ball's in my hands a ton this year, and I would say I grew. I mean, just being stronger with the ball and being more of a point guard this year, facilitating for teammates and getting them open. The focus is mainly on me, on other defenses, the majority of the nights, so just being able to make the right passes, make the right reads, and tell my teammates where to be because I kind of know it's coming. So I would say just being more crafty with the ball in my hands, get my handles right, finishing better at the rim. I mean, all that stuff. I mean, the shooting kind of stayed where it was at, but just the point guard in me kind of came out this year.
All right, with everything that you learned this year from your game and everything that you learned from the past, I mean, what would you say sets you apart from all these great athletes here in the state of Oklahoma when you're on the basketball court?
I would just say, I mean, I can score at all 3 levels. I mean, if you guard me from wherever you want to guard me, I have a pretty strong feeling I'm going to get to the rim or get to a floater, get to a pull-up. I would just say, being indecisive, like I know what I'm going to do. I'm not going to force shots. I'm going to get to my spots. And I would say I've got better at that. I mean, I get to my spots whenever I want to and then get a shot off. I'm not going to force anything. But I would say being able to score all 3 levels, just being unpredictable.
Yeah, I mean, I've watched you for a couple of years now, and you can definitely do that. Bixby is definitely lucky to have you. But now the basketball season is over. I mean, what's the next thing for Parker Fredrickson? What do you have to do afterwards now?
No, right now I'm playing golf and enjoying the golf season. I'm in summer ball right now. It kind of goes all year round, but for AAU. But right now I'm playing golf at a tournament today and just kind of working out, staying on my game, but also, kind of relaxing because it's the quote unquote high school off season. So I'm playing golf and I'm enjoying that, but also staying on top of my game.
All right, man. Tell me about this golf thing. You might be the first golfer that we've had here at Ford High School Weekly. So tell me, what golf like?
It's cool. I've been doing it. I mean, I did it in middle school, did it obviously up to now. I've been playing golf my whole life. It's cool. I mean, you get, I think, 10 tournaments on varsity, and so that's missing school. And usually play 18 holes, some are 36 holes, but I got 2 younger brothers that are on the team, so it's teams of 5. So we're 3 of the 5 on varsity. So that's been cool, just going with them everywhere, playing with them everywhere. But no, it's fun. I mean, you see some basketball players that you play against. You see some football players that are out there playing golf. Like it's fun. It's kind of just another thing to do, and it's cool. We got regionals coming up, so I'm excited about that.
Wait, hold on. Tell me. Wait, I like numbers, but did I just hear this correctly? So 3 of the 5 people on your team live in the same house as you?
Yes, sir. Yeah, 3 of the 5. Nick, my young brother, 1 bag. I'm 2 bag, and then Luke, he's Nick's twin, is the 3 bag. So it's 3 of the 5. And
wait. Time out. What's this bag terminology?
So Nick is the best on the team. I'm the second best on the team. Luke is the third best on the team. So the 4th and 5th best. It kind of just goes off your scores. I mean, Nick really knows I'm the 1 bag, but it's all good. I'll give it to him.
So you're just placating his ego a little bit.
Yeah, he knows I'm the 1 bag, but it's fine.
So how competitive does it get in that house? Because golf is the weird sport where I know you and your brother play basketball together, and so
Right.
win or lose, you guys win as a team and lose a team. But this is a
Right.
situation where he could have a better score to you and beat you
Yeah.
while being on your team. So how competitive do you guys get in the house?
Man, I mean, I hope they play good, but I want to beat them every time. I don't really care what Nick shoots. I just want to shoot better than him. But no, it's fun. I mean, going out together, competing. You want your teammates to play good so you can win. You take the 4 best scores. The 5th one doesn't count. But no, I usually beat Nick, so that's not a problem. But I cheer for Luke too.
So how did you get involved in golf, or how did all of y'all get involved in playing golf?
Yeah, my dad played college golf in Nebraska, and we've been around golf ever since we can remember. I mean, we've never really had a swing coach or a instructor. I mean, he's just been with us forever and teaching us and playing with us and taking us to all these different courses. So we've been around it. We belong to the Oaks Country Club, so we're always out there playing golf. But yeah, I mean, it's another thing to do, and we all love it. And Nick's really good. He'll probably go to college for golf. So it's fun. It gets competitive, but it's also really fun.
So how do you balance the whole playing golf and summer ball? Because I know AAU ball is starting to ramp up here soon, and as well as high school golf. So how do you balance the two?
Yeah, I mean, well, I will say doing that online school helps. I've been doing it ever since the COVID started, and so usually I'll go work out in the morning, basketball weights or whatever, and then I'll go play golf during the day if it's a nice day. Do some school in between, and work out at night and play on the weekends. But I for sure do my basketball first, and then I'll go play golf during the day, or go hit the range at night. And I mean, just practice a few times a week because I got a few tournaments every week. But I would say Thursday and Friday I'm more towards the basketball court because I'm about to go wherever to play.
So do you ever feel a little burned out doing the two, or being a 2 sports star? I mean, it seems like you're living a little bit of a Deion Sanders primetime lifestyle right now.
No, I love it. I mean, I love golf, and it's it's kind of something to fall back on. Just go enjoy, relax, just kind of clear your head or whatever. But I mean, I don't think I'll ever get burned out. I mean, obviously not basketball, but golf. I mean, you go work out in the morning and then go play golf. It's a nice day. Like it's just fun. So I don't think I'll get burned out. I hope not. But no, it's fun for now.
But when we come back here on Ford High School Weekly, we'll talk with Parker Fredrickson about his recruiting process, and it looks like he has some big news to let us know about. We'll be back here on Ford High School Weekly. Welcome back to Ford High School Weekly. We're talking with Parker Fredrickson. Now, Parker, recruiting process, we've talked about this before. I mean, it was getting intense there, but it looks like maybe you might have some news to let us in about what's going on here.
Yeah, so recently I committed to Oklahoma State to play basketball.
Ah, my man wants to be a Cowboy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So how did that go down? Tell us the story.
Yeah, I mean, so during my process, I took a lot of visits, most of them unofficial, because of, like I mentioned, that online school. I got to get out a few days to go see all these places. But I took an official visit to Oklahoma State when they played Texas Tech, the last game of the year. And I left OSU. I was like, this is the coaching staff I want to play for, and this is where I want to be.
So as far as making that decision and it being so, like, normally, like, people make that decision further down the line, but you made it pretty early. So what went into, just saying, hey, I've made my decision and this is what I want to do?
Yeah, I mean, I would say for me, I mean, it was all about fit. And I mean, once I found the fit, I told myself from the beginning, like, once I found the fit, I was done. And I left OSU, like I said, I was just like, you know what, like, I don't need another offer. I don't want another offer. Like, this is what matters to me, and this is the fit that I have, and it's not going to get any better than this, so why wait? And that was kind of my mindset, was the why wait, and I got it done.
Now, you said earlier that your dad played college golf at Nebraska. I'm sure you've had people pulling you in and pushing you in other directions, but was there anything that came into play that made you hesitate on the decision, or made you pause a little bit and see, maybe I should wait, but was there any hesitation on that?
Yeah, I mean, there's no secret that I had a bunch of ties to Nebraska and the university. everybody kind of knew that. But I mean, no, there was really no like hesitation. I was just, like Oklahoma State. I checked all the boxes. It was close to home, which was the icing on the cake. The location didn't matter to me, but it was close. I mean, Coach Mike is a real deal. I'm really excited about him, and so I was like, I'm good here. This is where I want to be.
Well, congratulations, man, on making a huge decision. I know Oklahoma State is lucky to have you, so hopefully it all goes well. But before we get out of here, you got any big plans for the summer?
No, I don't. I'm just playing AAU for last ride, just enjoying that. But no, other than that, I mean, we're going to a couple team camps for the high school, get that going. But no, I'm going on vacation around my birthday to Gulf Shores, and yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna hang out and hope to stay healthy.
Man, that sounds pretty cool. Who are you playing AAU ball with this summer?
KC Run GMC. It's an Under Armour team out of Kansas City.
All right. Well, hopefully they'll give you some good runs and you'll have some fun this summer.
Sir.
When you come back to basketball season, we'll go ahead and talk to you some more and get some more insight about those Bixby Spartans. Cool with that?
Yes, sir.
All right. Thanks, Parker. Thanks for joining us, man.
Thanks for having me.
Coming up next, it's Michael Knight. He's looking ahead to the top recruits in the class of 2024. When we return on Ford High School Weekly.
Ford High School Weekly is brought to you by Billy Sims Barbecue. It's not just barbecue, it's Boomer Q.
Welcome back to Ford High School Weekly. No matter what season the calendar says it is, here at Ford High School Weekly, it's always recruiting season. Well, when we go talk about recruiting, we talk to our man Michael Knight, the go-to expert over there at Prep Redzone. Michael says there's some future stars in the class of 2024. Let's run through this 2024 list and some of these guys that will be juniors in the upcoming football season. Who do you have here?
Yeah, I think it starts with one, we should kind of put a little asterisk next to that. Dell City defensive lineman David Stone is now at IMG Academy. But if he was still in state, he'd be without a doubt the top prospect in the 2024 class. No questions about it. But he is now at IMG Academy in Florida. So we go ahead and let our Florida website rank him in the 2024 rankings there. But he's a guy who certainly is a special talent. But when you take a look at the 2024 prospects in Oklahoma, go back to Beggs. I mentioned them earlier. They have a running back in Red Martell, who has the chance to be very special. He was more of a power back last year, but I saw him back in January. He's trimmed up a little bit, lost some weight, kept the speed on, kept the strength on. He has the chance to be very special. Gino Boyd from Union, a wide receiver. He was electric last year. He was only a sophomore and led Union in receiving last year as they made a trip to the state championship game. He has the chance to have a really good career for Union, especially as they turn the page this year and maybe become more of a primarily passing offense this fall. So he has the chance to be really special this fall. Cooper Alexander at tight end out of Norman. He's the son of Steven Alexander, who played for OU, played professionally for the Washington Redskins back in the day. Cooper, his son, he's a tight end from Norman. Measurables are there. He looks the part, has the chance to be, a guy that continues to climb the rankings and be a consistent player there. And then you have a couple guys on the defensive side of the ball at defensive back. Isaac Covington from Booker T. Washington, no surprise, another Booker T. Washington Hornet in the secondary as a top prospect. Isaac Covington has been a playmaker since he was a freshman. The same can be said about DeMontre Patterson out of Elmore City. A lot of people might be looking, pull out that Oklahoma map. Where's Elmore City? They play Class A ball. But it doesn't matter, man. This kid is one of the better cover corners in the state. And then keep a track on Dax Collins, a standout from Poto, who has the chance to be, one of those next Eric McCarty type athletes where he plays a little bit of running back, he plays defense, multiple spots, has the chance to really blow up this fall. So Dax Collins from Poto has a chance to kind of follow in the steps that Eric McCarty had last year as that two-way player that just does everything for his team. And we know Poto, they have a great football success, and so they're going to be a team, and Dax is going to be a player to watch this fall.
Yeah, I've had an opportunity to watch Dax, and he is an extraordinary player for Poto, and they're going to rely on him heavily. So hopefully he's up to the task. And also Cooper Alexander. That's a strong tight end ties lie in Norman, as George Kittle went there before a while ago. So Cooper Alexander's got a name to live up to in many ways, more than one. So hopefully he gets it done next year as well.
Yeah, and he's made his name because Norman has been kind of a rushing offense the last couple of years with their quarterback, Tyus McClarty, more of a running quarterback. And so you put on his huddle film, and a lot of it's blocking. But that's what college coaches want. Like, I mean, you take a look at the tight end position, and it's one thing, to go out and be a pass catcher, and it's like, okay, we get it, you can do that. But what about when we ask you to block five plays in a row? Some tight ends don't want to do that. Some kids don't want to do that. And, Cooper certainly is one of those guys that, becomes an extension of your offensive line, has no problem blocking the guy in front of him. So it's going to be fun to watch him evolve over the next couple of years, that's for sure.
We're headed to the Prep Red Zone Showcase next week, where high school football players all over the state of Oklahoma try to impress the scouts and live up to their college dreams.
Come on, finish.
I've been doing agility drills. We're about to run 40s.
Getting these kids an opportunity to play at the next level.
Enjoy recruiting. Don't let it stress you out too much.
We'll be here next week. Don't miss it on Ford High School Weekly.
Go to YurView.com/OK for highlights, and check out our podcast and past episodes at YurView.com/OK. Only the best in Oklahoma, like Bixby Spartan and OSU commit Parker Fredrickson, make the Ford High School Weekly. So thank you for watching, and until next time, I'm Deanna Mate.
Ford High School Weekly has been brought to you by your Oklahoma Ford dealers. Ford is the best in Oklahoma. And by Rib Crib, smoking good stuff since '92.